Welcome to the Craft Test, everyone. My name is Vanessa, and for today's DIY, we're going to make this vintage-looking brooch frame holder. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, where I post super quick and easy videos, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure to hit the little bell button to get notified when I post new videos. Now let's get on with today's project. For this project, I'm going to use this frame that I found at the thrift store. I love that it has that ornate look, antique look to it, and I found two of them and I bought both of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Rust-Oleum gold paint. It's a metallic gold paint. It's an oil-based paint, and this is one of my favorite paints because with just one coat it will cover any surface that you are painting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this frame one coat of paint and I'm going to let it dry. So let's continue with this. Now that the frame is painted, I'm going to take this piece of adhesive cork. I got it at the Dollar Tree in the Crafter Square section. You can find it where all the crafting supplies are. So it is self-adhesive. I'm not adding any more glue to it or any type of hot glue. I'm going to use it to give the backing of the frame a little bit more sturdiness. And this way, whatever pins or brooches or earrings or any type of jewelry that has a pin is used on this frame, we can easily hold it with the cork. So let's continue with this. So now that I attach the cork foam piece to the backing of the frame, I'm going to take a piece of white foam that I bought at Michael's. You can get it at any crafting supply store. And I'm going to just trace the back of the frame and I'm going to cut this out. Now what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to hot glue it over the cork piece. So let's continue. So now I'm using this piece of fabric that I had. I actually got this at the Dollar Tree. This was like in the kitchen supply area, but if you have any piece of fabric, I am deciding that I want this to be white so it can stand out against the gold frame, but you can use any piece of fabric that you want. And I measured it to the size of the foam. Now with some hot glue, I'm just going to go around the edges of the foam and glue the piece of fabric to it. So let's continue with this. So now that I glued the piece of fabric onto the foam, I'm just going to go around the edges and trim off the excess. So let's do that. So now the final step is to glue the white foam board that we just covered with the piece of fabric onto the backing of the frame. And remember, we had added the piece of cork to the backing of the frame. So now we're just going to attach with hot glue the white foam piece and we will be done with this project. So let's finish this off. So now we are just going to take this final piece and attach the frame to it. I remove the glass because we're not going to use the glass. We're actually using this frame as if it was a cork board for a jewelry display. Now, once this is in place, I will be able to add my brooches and have them displayed. Now, I absolutely love the way that this project turned out. It was fairly easy and pretty cheap to do. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit the little bell to get notified when I post new videos. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. See you all on my next DIY.